Hello everybody, welcome back to Maria Rich Math channel. In this channel, we will be doing finding factors of a number rules.
Okay, today we are going to study how to find factors of a number, with some rules. Okay, so the first rule, you know what it was the first rule, and an integer is divisible by 2. The first rule was, let me repeat it. What was the first one? An integer is
Divisible by 2.
Is divisible by 2 if
it ends in an even
it ends in an even number. An even ends in another number 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, blah blah blah. Okay. What is the second rule now?
The second rule is an integer is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3.
Okay. Once again, an integer, let me write it, an integer is divisible by 3 if what, Maria?
If the sum of its digits
The sum of its digits
by 3
is divisible by 3. Good. Let us have an example. So we can make example here. Here is a number. So n means from number. Here divisible by 3. Divisible by 3. Yes or no? And then why this is divisible by 3? Then why? Okay. Let us have the number, for example, 912.
912 is divisible by 3.
Yes. Yes. Why?
Because 9 plus 1 plus 2 equals 12. And 12 is divisible by 3.
Okay, because why? Because, let me write it. Because 9 plus 1 plus 2 equals 12. And 12 is divisible by 3. Yes? Good job. Give me another example for 703. Is it divisible by 3?
No.
Why?
Because 7 plus 0 plus 3
Good.
equals
7 plus 0 plus 3 equals
10.
And 10
is not divisible by 3.
Okay, good job. So here the sum of its number is not divisible by 3. Okay, let me give you one more example. 935. Is it divisible or not? How to check?
9 plus
3 plus 5. 9 plus 3 plus 5.
First of all, I know 9 plus 3 equals 12. Plus 5 is 17.
So 17 is not divisible by 3.
Okay,
it's not. Because 9 plus 3 plus 5 equals 17. And 17 is not divisible by 3. Okay, for me, I know something more easier, Maria. I learned what I was in school. We see 9 is divisible by 3. 3 is divisible by 3. Okay. And here 5, why can't write like that, is not divisible by 3, but it's not, if we cannot see here 9 is divisible, 1, 2 is divisible. No, because we have to sum the digits. For example, 3 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12, yeah, plus plus 5, 17, yeah?
Yes.
We say 17, again, we can apply the same rule, 17, 1 plus 7, 8, and 8 is not divisible by 3. So again, we can apply rule here. So 1 plus 7, if we don't know 17, if it is divisible by 3 or not, again, we apply the rule. 1 plus 7, 1 plus 7 equals 8, and 8 is not divisible by 3. Okay?
Yes.
Good job. Okay, let us see. 912 is divisible by 3, you said, yes? 912 is divisible by 3, so we can divide it by 3.
Yes.
What is the result? 9 divided by 3 is 3.
The result is
Now, 1 divided by 3 is 0. The remaining is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Yes?
yeah.
Like that, okay? So 304. Or we can write it 912 divided by 3 equals, we can start from here. 9 divided by 3 is a 3. 1 divided by 3 is 0. Remaining is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, so 912 is divisible by 3. Also because 9 plus 1 plus 2 equals 12, and 12 is divisible by 3. Yeah. Let us have one more example. So how about this number? All right. Suppose like that, 7, 8, 0, 9, 2, 1. Can you read this number? Yes, listen, how to read it? We count from here. 1, 2, 3, and we put comma and 0, 0. So 780,000. Yeah, 780,000 and 921. Okay, is this number divisible by 3 or not? We add, we check. 1 plus 2, 3, plus 9, 12, plus 0, 12, plus 8, 20, plus 7, 27. Okay, this is 27. And again, we can apply this one. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. Yes, and 27 is divisible by 3 as well. So yes, it is divisible by 3. That's the idea. Okay, so it's so easy. One more rule, the rule number 3. What is the rule number 3? An integer is divisible
by 5 if it ends in a 0 or 5.
Okay, an integer, repeat it please. An integer is divisible by 5 when?
If it ends in a 0 or
If it
ends in 0 or 5.
And 0 or 5. Okay, so let me write some here. For example, this is a number n. This is divisible by 3. Divisible by 5. Oh, good job. Yes or no, and then why? Yes. Yeah. Let us have one number. 295. What do you think? Is it divisible by 5?
Yes.
Yes. Why, Maria?
Because it ends in a 5.
It ends by 5. Why? Because it ends by 5. Okay, how about 1050?
Yes.
Yes. Is it divisible by 5? Yes, because
it ends in a 0.
It ends in 0, not by 5, and it's in 5. This is in 0. How about 995?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Because
It
ends
ends
in 5.
in 5. Okay. How about 737?
No.
No. Why?
Because it does not end in a 5 or 0.
It does not end in 5 or 0. Good job. So nice. So 295 is divided by 5, yeah? So you said 295 95 is divisible by 5. So we can find 295 divided by 5. So 22 divided by 5, 0. Okay, we can put it. 29 divided by 5, it is 5. 25, or 6 times 5 is 30. So not 6, it's 5. 5 times 5,
25.
25. This is 28. The remaining is 4. Yes, the remaining is 4. What we will have? 45. What is the remaining? 45 divided by 5 is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. Yeah, 45. So this one, or we can say 59. Can you check if it's true or not? How can we check?
We multiply.
What we are going to multiply?
We're going to multiply
95
95.
by 5. Yes, please.
5 times 9 is 45.
45. Yes. And then 5 times 5
is
25 plus 4,
29.
29. Yes, you are right. And we can write also, 295 divided by 5, it is 59. Okay. So the remaining of division is 0. So 5 is a divisor of 295, or 295 is divisible by 5. Okay. Why? Because it ends in 5. Okay, Maria? Yes. And an integer, let us have the fourth rule. An integer, number 3 or 4. An integer, read it, please. An integer.
An integer is divisible by 9 if it ends
Is
the sum of its digits is
divisible
by 9.
by 9 if what?
Sum
Sum
digits
of its digits is
divisible by 9.
divisible by 9. Okay, let us have an example, please.
9,021.
9,021. Divisible by 9. Why?
No, it's not.
Let us check if yes or no. Let us check. Take 9 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 equals 9 plus 0, 9 plus 2, 11 plus 1, 12. And the 12 is not divisible by 9. So this number is not divisible by 9. Why? We said by, because the sum of its digits is not divisible by 9. Okay. How about 100? Let us take, for example, 198. How about this?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to check. How to check if it is divisible by 9 or not? We take 1 plus 9 plus 8 and check. 1 plus 9 is 10 plus 8 is 18. Now, is 18 divisible by 9?
Yes.
Yes. So this one, 198, is divisible by 9. 198, 100 is divisible by 9. Let us find the result. 19 divisible by 9 equals 2. Yeah, 18, remaining 1. 18 divided by is 2.
22.
And let us check. 22 multiplied by 9. 9 times 2, 18. 9 times 2, 18, and 1, 19. Yes, we are right. And we can write also 198 divided by 2 equals 22. Okay. So 9 is the divisor of 195. And we say 198 is divisible by 9 because the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Okay. And also we can say, Maria, that 9 is a factor of 198. 998. Yes. So now we can see 9 is factor of what? 198. Why, Maria? Because 9 times 22 equals 198. And also 22 is a factor. Yes? Is a factor of 198. Why? Because 22 times 9 equals 198. Okay? And the last rule here in this class, what is the last rule? An integer?
An integer is divisible by 10 if it ends in a 0.
Okay, it's an integer is divisible
By 10 if it ends in a 0.
Yes, repeat it. Yes.
An integer is divisible by 10 if it ends in a 0. Integer is divisible by 10 if it ends in a 0.
Okay, Maria. So what we have here
An
again,
integer is
an
divisible,
integer is
divisible by 10.
divisible. Yes, by 10 if
It ends
answer
in a 0.
and 0. Yes,
Mhm.
good. Let me have some examples. What is the number? Give me a number.
970
970 is divisible
by 10
by 10. Why?
because it ends in a 0.
Yes. How about 410?
Yes.
It's also divisible by 10. Why? Because it ends in 0. How about 509.80? Also divisible by 10. Why? Because it ends in 0. Yeah?
Yeah.
How about this number? 709
No.
is
Not.
not. Why is not divisible
Because it doesn't end in a 0.
by 10? Because it does not end by 0. It ends by 9 and not 0. It does not end here. As you see, it ends by, not by, it ends in 9 and not 0. Okay? So one more thing, and here is very important, 970, see Maria now, 970, yeah, is divisible by 10. So look, divisible means over 10. What is that? How can we divide it? You can, non-divisible, that is 0, gives 0. It's 97, it is 9 times, okay, 10, it is how much? It's 90. The remainder is 7. 7 we take 70. So what is this? 7.
7.
Yeah. And this is 97. And let me take one more. 400. Or we can write it like that. 970. By 10. It is 97. Okay. One more example. 410 divided by 10. What is this? 41.
41.
Okay, and 410 is divisible by 10 because it ends in 0. And look here, very important. If we divide any number by 10, so we delete 0. Okay, for example, what is this result? 907,820 divided by 10. What is the result, Maria?
It is 9,782.
So we divide only, we delete only 0. Okay, so again 97820 over 1, we can delete 0 with 0 and we will get 9782. Okay. Yeah, very important. Now we finished this class. Returning back to the rules. Let us remind me of the rules, please. Finding factors of number rules. What is the first rule?
An integer is divisible by 2 if it ends in an even number, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. 2. An integer is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3.
Yes, let us have one example. 912 is divisible by 3. Why?
Because 9 plus 1 plus 2 equals 12.
And 12 is divisible by 3. And look, here we can again apply here the same rule. 1 plus 2 equals 3, and 3 is divisible by 3. How about 700 and 3?
No.
Why?
Because 7 plus 0 plus 3 equals 10, and 10 is not divisible by 3.
Okay, and another example as well. And here we can write 912 divided by 3 equals 304. And this is like that, okay? How about this number is also divisible by 3 because when it's 7 and 9, because check the sum of its number digits. 7 plus 8, 15.
15
plus
0,
24 plus 0, 20 plus 9.
9.
15 plus 9,
15,
24.
24.
26, 27. And 27 we can 2 plus 7, it is 9. So 27 is divisible by 3, yes? And also 9 divisible by 3, so it is divisible by 3. What is the rule? And one more rule. An integer?
An integer is divisible by 5 if it ends in a 0 or 5.
Give an example.
295 is divisible by 5 because it ends in a 5.
How about 995?
Yes, it is divisible by 5 because it ends in a 5.
Okay, how about 737?
No, it doesn't end in 5 or 0.
Okay, and here we can perform the division. 295 divided by 5 equals 59. And we also multiplied and we checked our result, okay? How about one more rule?
4. An integer is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9.
Give an example.
9,021 is
divisible or not?
No, it's not.
Why? Because 9 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 is 12, and 12 is not divisible by 9. Okay, how about 198?
198 is divisible by 9 because 1 plus 9 plus 8 equals 18, and 18 is divisible by 9.
Yes, and again here we can apply the rule once again, and we can say 18 is divisible by 9, or we can say also 18, 1 plus 8 equals 9, and 9 is divisible by 9. Okay, here is also some. And in this case, if 198 is divisible by 9, in this case, what do we name 9?
9 is a factor
of
198.
How about 22?
22 is a factor of 198.
It's also a factor. Why? Because 9 equals 198. The last one?
An integer is divisible by 10 if it ends in a 0.
Give an example.
970 is divisible by 10
because
it ends in a 0.
Yeah.
410 is divisible by 10 because it ends in a 0. 5,980 is divisible by 10.
Why?
Because it ends in a 0.
How about 709?
709 is not divisible by 10. It ends in a 9, not a 0.
Okay, so we can give me a rule here for division by 10. If we have any number divisible by 10 and divided it, we can delete 0. This is an integer number. 970 divided by 10 equals 97. Okay, 410 divisible by 10 because it ends in 0. Now 410 divided by 10 equals 41. So we delete only 0. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Let me write here. Thank you. Yes, Maria.
Thank you. And have a great evening or day.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.